Pledge of Allegiance before we begin our meeting. Thank you very much. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Pete, I was just checking out the number on the back of your shirt. You're 04. I'm 4.
That was you born.
Okay. I didn't hear that.
I didn't.
What?
Point of order.
Mic check.
Madam Chair.
So it is Wednesday, August 15, 2018. It is 4:30 sharp in the afternoon, and we shall begin our council meeting with a roll call, please.
Brad Hint.
Here.
Pete Hamill.
Here.
Sean Brewster.
Here.
Greg Gills.
Here.
Tom Eggers.
Thank you. First on the agenda is approval of the agenda set before you. There are no changes.
So moved.
Thank you.
Support.
Thank you. And a roll call, please.
Gills.
Aye.
Hamill.
Aye.
Hint.
Aye.
Brewster.
Aye.
Thank you. Second on the agenda is public comments. Are there any public comments? Frank, Ty? Nothing? Thumbs up? There are none. So into the consent agenda, the last item, consideration of the approval of mayor's appointments. This would be the Recreation Trails Committee. Those appointments are Linda Goody and Robbie Christians. Both were recommended and both confirmed they would like to serve. So with that said, any questions regarding the consent agenda? If not, do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Since there is no discussion, a roll call, please.
Hamill.
Aye.
Gills.
Aye.
Brewster.
Aye.
Hint.
Aye.
Thank you. Into new business number 4, the consideration of approval for the city street financial report for fiscal year 2017 and 18. Mandatory paperwork that we need to do. Any questions regarding the financial report for the city street fiscal year 17-18? It's pretty standard and set forth. If there are no questions, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Support.
Thank you. A roll call, please.
Hint.
Aye.
Gills.
Aye.
Hamill.
Aye.
Brewster.
Aye.
Number 5, we have a consideration of pay estimate number 3 for the wastewater treatment facility project. Things are coming along smoothly.
Yeah, things will come along very nicely. We had a progress meeting earlier today, actually, and in review of the schedule, they're actually right on schedule from what they predicted,
Great.
which I find to be a little amazing considering the amount of rain delays and whatnot we've had. So very happy.
Good, glad to hear that. This pay estimate is in the amount of $456,851.53. Council, do you have any questions, comments, discussion?
Make the motion to approve.
Support.
Thank you. There's no discussion. Roll call, please.
Brewster.
Aye.
Hamill.
Aye.
Hint.
Aye.
Gills.
Aye.
Number 6 on our agenda is another pay estimate number 1 for the 16th Street project. This is a low amount in $19,122.67. I do see work is being done.
Minimal.
Slowly.
Minimal.
Okay.
Yeah, minimal. I mean, what you're paying for here is essentially a little bit of mobilization and then the removal of the trees. They have been doing some storm sewer work. I mean, if you go by the percentages, I think they're at like 63% of their time with 6% of the work done. But do understand that contract, you know, the bulk of the dollars are in the paving. So when they get to the paving operations, that can flip
That's
in a
when we
hurry.
see it. Sure.
They've got that's a DOT contract. I think they've got around 30 working days remaining. They're going to have to show up and work hard in the next 30 days if they're going to make that completion date.
And then what?
Then we'll go into the argument of penalties.
As long as they don't do shady work.
I'm not concerned about them doing shady work. Omni Engineering, doing business as OMG Midwest, is Tri-State Paving. They've just changed names as they've consumed other companies. They've done a fair amount of work for us over the years. So onward, upward. Hopefully they get here and get going. Like I said, it's still feasible to make the date if they showed up and had 30 good days of work.
Okay, fingers crossed. Do we have a motion to approve pay estimate number 1 for $19,122.67?
So moved.
I'll support.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Sean. And a roll call, please.
Hint.
Aye.
Gills.
Aye.
Hamel.
Aye.
Brewster.
Aye.
Number 7 is in consideration of pay estimate number 1 and for the Floyd Industrial Park Improvement Project in the amount of $126,518.06.
Again, things are going okay. They haven't been lighting the world on fire there either, but they've got plenty of time within their contract as well. When we bid this, we bid it that way, hoping that would give us favorable bids. So could see pavement in the next couple, 3 weeks maybe. They're looking at trying to do some paving. So water's in, sewer's in, storm sewer's in. Minor issue with some subgrade, so we're going to add some extra rock to the subgrade, but overall project is going fine.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve pay estimate number 1 for Floyd Industrial?
So moved.
Support.
Thank you. Any further question, discussion? Roll call, please.
Brewster.
Aye.
Hint.
Aye.
Hamel.
Aye.
Gills.
Aye.
Number 8 is before you. Consider approval wage of resolution for the event center manager, Brittany Berenson. That wage increase amount is $1,375, bringing it to $56,375. Any questions, comments? And if not, do we have a motion to approve this resolution that is before you?
So moved.
Support.
Basically.
Thank you. And may I have a roll call, please?
Hamel.
Aye.
Hint.
Aye.
Gills.
Aye.
Brewster.
Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen, lady. Last is comments. Whoa, jeez, Lyle. You must have things to do.
I even have 2. One is a reminder, back to school.
I will have my own.
Every year we run into this issue where people don't stop for the stop school bus and they go through the stop sign. The bus drivers are trained. They will report you. If you get a ticket for that, I forget what the fine amount is. I should have known that ahead. It's not a cheap one.
It's in excess of $250 plus surcharge, etc. It's very expensive, and there's a potential loss of license.
And there's a loss of driver's license.
which is new within the last few years.
Nice.
Kind of a big deal.
Yes, good.
A really big deal. Actually, I think some people would like to pay $1,000 and keep their license, but that's not an option. So just beware. There's going to be a lot of kids running around. I see too many drivers that are going too fast, and I see drivers that are doing other things other than driving, such as their electronic devices. So just a note to self, and maybe it's a note for all of us. We all need to be more careful.
Same with the crosswalks at Washington and around the schools.
Yep.
That was my point I was going to remind is if there are children crossing or waiting to cross, they are to stop.
That's correct.
Right.
And I do believe we have all fresh paint
Yep.
around all the schools already.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
So that's the first item. The second item is in about another half an hour or so, there's going to be a bunch of people descending on the building here for our second night of Shop with a Cop. We're taking approximately 54 kids this year. Each kid gets $200 for school supplies or school-related clothing. They also get a backpack filled with school supplies. Pretty cool event. It's made possible by a number of private individuals as well as businesses who are very generous toward this program. It's kind of a cool thing to watch. We'll be taking the kids to Shopko, and it's pretty neat to see their eyes light up.
I was in there last night, and it was very quiet when you entered the building, but everybody was back by the shoes and clothes and whatnot, and it was pretty busy. So thank you, Lyle.
Yep.
We appreciate that, and that happens. Any other comments?
Yes,
To my right, yes.
I do. Got a call from a citizen after the
windstorm that we had, wanted me to pass along his appreciation on behalf of his church. He was janitor for using the branches and whatnot. They really appreciated that. So my compliments and my thanks to the city street crew, whoever was involved with that project. It was quite a few branches there that had to be picked up. So thank you.
You bet. I'll share that with the guys.
Micah? No? Council to my left? Do you have one? Go ahead.
Just one quick
Yeah.
one. Airport. We had a pre-construction meeting on the snow removal equipment building yesterday. Notice to proceed is August 16th. Probably won't see a building until end of October. It'll take that long to get it here. Hopefully have the building erected by end of December.
Okay.
That'll make it tough to finalize the contract with seating, but we'll figure something out.
Wonderful. I had shop with a cop. Thank you, Lyle. Back to school. I also received a phone call at home and a thanks for the street department. So echoing that, it's very rare that I get a phone call at the house to say thank you. So it was what a mess, but great job cleaning it up. What else did I have? Thanks. Back to school, shop with a cop, no overnight parking. Oh, game time. We need to finish this meeting because it's game time. We need to go warm up. We had to work and get things done, unlike our school officials have been out there practicing. So just make note of that. We're going in unrehearsed.
Let's make sure we get the liability waiver signed before you head out.
Oh, okay. Everybody has to sign a liability waiver on your way out. With that said, do we have a motion to adjourn so we can go play ball?
Second.
Thank you. A roll call, please.
Kent?
Aye.
Hamel?
Aye.
Gills?
Aye.
Brewster?
Aye.
See you at the field. Let's go.
If I vote nay, can I stay here?